see if they're keeping their cool and able to check it out here in this all-important game. Setups we do get. Looks like we're going to start things off with iceiceice sticking to the top. But look at this build. Do you like this as well? The triple Sages, man.
He would go for 4th if he had enough money, for sure. I don't mind that.
You're going to build it into useful stuff, right?
Yeah, you're probably going to get the next maybe get an extra Bastion on top of that, just like not get the clarities. Crit already starting to put some pressure on Ollie. They gave him Tusk. This is his probably best hero after Earth Spirit. He's just been amazing on it throughout this whole major.
Yeah, and in terms of the save potential this game, it's pretty good, right? There's not going to be too much that will stop Crit from getting in and getting those snowballs saves off this game.
They have control. They don't have any root mechanics, so he will be able to get the snowballs off. But against the Lion, the burst damage, you might not potentially be able to get there. He always pretty much goes for the same item build. It's always drums into Blink Dagger. I really like that. He thinks a bit differently. I've seen a lot of Falcon Blades. I've seen a lot of Orb of Corrosions on the Tusk where you pretty much one-shot the supports, but drums is also good. 8 charges, keeps popping it in every single fight. Give them that extra attack speed, extra movement speed. Spectre does not like to play into Enigma. Like, denying any kind of CS from Spectre, it just feels bad.
And talking about our carries and builds, what do you expect we're going to see being gone for here by flyfly on the Spectre and Arteezy on the Lifestealer? What kind of builds do you feel will fit this game the best?
Probably just going to be a Manta style to be able to get rid of those silences, get rid of the Malefice. It's just a farming item for Spectre. She's not going to get as much as she usually can, because again, playing into Enigma, she's never going to financially recover from this.
A lot of money taken away from flyfly. A few of those coming out from his wallet. Nice. Flyfly's going to be able to execute against him. Looking at down at the bottom lane, Arteezy 9 for 3. 9 for 1 trading farm pretty evenly cut. Getting rather low. Fly sort of baits him in. A little bit of a trade. Mid lane, we are starting to see a good lead here for Abed on the first few waves. 5 against the 11 and 1. Abed coming out on top of the first few minutes of laning here.
Yeah, doing good, extremely good. Abed's like, this is what, 3rd, 4th game that he's playing. Storm Spirit. I practice quite a lot. Let's see if we're gonna see any rotations possibly on the side lanes. This has been the story of this major again. Like, people just playing really aggressively on the side lanes, dying, refilling the bottle for their mid laners. Kaka, he's out of region, just had his healing salve ended by the courier.
Top lane. Continuing to be a very tough lane for flyfly. The last time we saw him have this sort of rough start was on his on Faceless Void game. Where again he was about 3 minutes in 7 CS.
What Faceless Void game? Oh, I
forgot about that one.
I forgot about that one. I was like, I need to get this out of my mind. Lifestealer with the 1-1-1 build, as like a Lifestealer is just a hero right now that you, especially if you don't get like armlet, you can play him with the mouse only.
Arteezy bringing out the gamepad with it. Mid lane. Abed gonna look for that setup again this time. He's ready for the rotation mid. Comes in onto Emo. Emo with no mana to move out. There's no chance for him to simulate. And again, every seems like you've got to expect
now who wants to play
This is it. And Emo hits back Abed straight away. Man, Emo, after using that question mark in the old chat, kind of becoming a Memo.
Certainly is. He's getting into it. I mean, that's what you want to see.
Such a
you want to see the emotional players here when everything's on the line.
Bottom lane, Arteezy doing wall, going into phase boots. Yeah, like you just want to get that extra movement speed, and you're gonna trade wall. I don't think he should be worried in this matchup. Fly doing a very good job just zoning him out.
I mean, how do they fix this top lane actually? It really is that rough of a start here for flyfly. 21 denies against him in the lane by iceiceice.
It's gonna be a
bottom lane. JC, set up one, Fly's got some sidemen, so verify it's enough to keep Fly alive. CG are able to turn, take him down, chase onto Kaka, Kaka able to turn, stun, denying the bounty rune.
He just needs one hit. If he gets the one hit off, With the slow, he also gets another point in Ghoul Frenzy plus Orb of Venom. That's just a ton of slow that he does not have anything. There's boost speed right now on the Lifestealer, so they need to be very careful. Mars, like I'm surprised they did not see more of a Lifestealer. I think that's kind of a forgotten hero, but hero that also can be super strong. Like he's not strong with one item, but once you get like 3 items, and it's a good matchup for him. Carry to carry matchup against the Spectre. Lifestealer is gonna feel great playing into it.
And sort of just over the ages, over the years, it's just a well-fitted hero for Arteezy, right? The Arteezy Lifestealer, we've seen it from many different patches, many different builds and ways that you've had to play the hero. It's just one of the classics from up.
Yeah, definitely. This is a big problem. Like Spectre, 17 CS, iceiceice, triple Sage Mask, going into Nectar Book, just denying so many creeps.
See here, down in the river, they have the turnaround jump with the 2 steps over towards Abed. They've got the burst. Kaka able to take him down as Abed tries to fight for the roost.
Emo gets the last hit, that's what matters. Need a bit of a boost in confidence after not that hot of a start for him. So Spectre right now, flyfly just trying to get something out of this. He's level 4.5, 6 minutes in, while Enigma is having the time of his life. He has 31 CS, 29 denies. Necrobook done, 6 minutes in.
Insane. Iceiceice is, I don't think he's pretty much missed any deny that he's gone for.
Oh, he's more focused on the denies.
Completely crushing this top lane. No chance for flyfly to farm. Be a slow start on the Spectrum, just a hero that's not too easy to sort of play a recovery type of game on, especially if the opponents begin to make fast coordinated moves and just don't give you time to catch back up.
It's putting so much pressure. You can see Crit already behind enemy lines, has 1 observer ward to work with. They even bring that prophet here. Silence.
And they got the shards, Crit. He's in. Snowball ready to come in before there's any chance for a dive. Perfect lockdown for EG.
Crit in this major has been on point, especially when he's playing the Earthquake, when he's playing the Dusk, like his rotations, his snowball, not just the saves, but the timings when he's using his Storm Spirit, playing aggressive on Emo. There's a Lion on mid.
Get there! Abed was not prepared for extra backup to be up on the high ground. Walks in range of an easy setup from Kaka.
We're gonna see Phoenix after dying once again, refilling the bottle on the mid lane for Emo. Rune is spawning in 15 seconds. Like they need to play around Emo. Like this is what they need to do. They need to cripple Abed Storm Spirit, and they also need to find some kind of way for Spectre to come back into the game. I don't see any stacks besides 2 of those, which Phoenix is making right now. Still gonna take a lot of time for like Spectre to farm it. She does not have tools to do it, so it's a possibility that Enigma plus Storm Spirit invade the enemy jungle. The bullet's gonna be the threat of the black hole.
Now bottom. JT will be able to hold back Abed momentarily with the spear, but Abed's still got plenty of mana to play with. Arteezy's granted the kill. Top lane IG making the rotation. Crit's going to be the target. As iceiceice gets out, though, they'll be happy. Maybe Crit gets out as well. IG not able to catch him. They're trying to go for iceiceice being surrounded by flyfly and Kaka. Massive EP's coming in from EG. They jump over the Astra Death. Revenant to pull it back with Crit. He's in with the snowball save. Iceiceice is going to be able to live a little longer. Iceiceice not going to change. Emo will still be able to finish him off. But it's all Kaka. Now flyfly, he's out of mana. Trying to run. Eidolon stood up as iceiceice can continue to fight from the dead. But Emo and Ollie by their side. He won't be able to dive any further for flyfly. Flyfly will live. He could bring the Mars up here as well.
Just get everyone top. Like you can see the way they're playing the game. Like it's a bit different because it's so much at stake. Rina, snowball save.
Be able to buy himself some time. The 6-4 heroes here, IG Crit. Looking pretty dead here. The 4 of them will manage to take him down. Whilst all his focus is up here, I see towards the mid. Fly starting to pick up some levels. Same thing for Kaka as both supports work towards their 6. He's down bottom as well, Abed. Flyfly also looking to find some peace and quiet to get some early farming.
They need to make them busy while Spectre's farming. Like right now, look at the CS. 31 on Spectre, 64 on Storm. We have 53 on Enigma. iceiceice is just, you know, having too good of a time. And I like this time around that he's going for the Necro 3, because they want to get Necro 3 on the offlaner, always going to feel good. If it's a Beastmaster, if it's Lycan, you want to get rid of those Observer Boards, get rid of those Sentries, which means that your support, your position 5 most of the time, can get a bit more farm. You know, you can get the items instead of investing in Sentries.
Emo, you'll be off the mark there with the Revenant. Able to step back, quite close to get for Kaka.
Here I am.
Abed also finding himself powering.
Illusion.
Showing mid, iceiceice is going to feel more confident to finish up the tier 1 top. Push behind
Dyer's top tower
Crit. Trying to start something onto JT. Spear holds back Crit. Arteezy also turning up to get involved. Not quite having the armlet done, but very close to.
Well, Tusk is allergic to creeps in this game. He has 0 CS. He actually is 0-0.
They choose to take a rough fight here as IG turn, take down the two of them.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
He still rejects the spear from JT, catches him. As a very, very awkward position for EG to try and make a move in with just the 3 of them. And it gets punished hard.
A bit too aggressive. They need Enigma. EG, they need Enigma for the damage coming up from the level 4 demonic conversion. They need the book, and there's always going to be this threat of black hole. But playing into Phoenix, you know, like if you see possibility that Enigmas use a black hole, you can always like precast Supernova, which like all he did. And I'm a bit surprised that EG decided to take that fight. Like, Lifestealer does not have Armlet ready yet. Like, with the Armlet, it's a big boost of the damage for the Lifestealer.
Yeah, we see it again here, this decision to fight very much coming off the back, as you would imagine, of Fly making the call as he charges into the Exorcism. And IG very easily able to turn. They have the ults ready, the arena, the finger. The IG, I think they're almost surprised, really, that EG did decide to attack them like that, as they were more than ready to turn things by their tier 2.
Smoke from IG.
Abed,
I'm over here.
Emo, give it a jump up. They're going to have enough to get anywhere safe. They'll get the catch on it. iceiceice coming in. Nothing he can do now with all they got.
There was some kind of a bug with the Lion's Tranquil boost. It was not working. He tried to drop it 2 times. Like, the green color was a bit dark greenish. They did not purchase the DLC for $9.99. Like, he was like, what the hell is going on? No one hit me. I'm not getting any region.
Ready for a fight.
He's got them working out. Rather disappointed. Seeing on the item pickups, JT 111 was to blink. Arteezy progress. Armlet 50 gold away. Flyfly will be going for the blade mail builder. With the itemization when we did used to expect to sort of be in favor, obviously after blade mail
Radiant
got
are
nerfed,
scanning.
sort of fall out of popularity.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Still
attack.
very much going to.
Yeah, there's still, you know, a lot of I think Blade Mail is the correct choice. Playing into this uncontrollable damage, Midnight Pulse, you're inside of that, also against the Exorcism, gonna be good.
Dyer's
Carry
middle tower
is
under
feeling
attack.
right-click damage pretty much, so you need some extra armor, extra 4 armor coming up from the Blade Mail. It's gonna feel good, but still, he needs to recover a bit more.
What's up for Fly? It's want this tier 1. IG
Radiant's
looking for the trade down
bottom tower
bottom.
has fallen.
Zolly and Emo push on.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
See, they'll get this. Timing on the mid tower.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Trying to take over this jungle. Trying to shut down the areas that Fly feels safe to farm in.
Radiant's bottom tower
We
is
still have
under
not
attack.
seen the Black Hole. Abed has enough money in 1 CS to finish off his Orchid, level 10. But Evo's massive. He has a Yule Scepter, great setup, and he also, like, whenever he plays against the Storm Spirit, he gets the Yule Scepter pretty much as a first item. You can dispel the silence, you can set things up with the Remnant. Remnant is maxed out against Storm, which I really like. JT going into the Blink Dagger, needs 900 gold to finish it off. I've seen different builds from position 5 Dead Prophets, where, like, you put more points in Spirit Siphon, but you also want to put extra points in the Silence. Like, I think the Silence is such a strong spell. Jump.
Go straight away. And on the side, he's going to head over. He's ready. On the end. The supernova, it's going to pop. Radiant's going to be able to turn over towards iceiceice. Arena's down.
Like, even if that Black Hole connects, I still feel IG wins that fight. But it was a good reaction time from Ollie, popped that Supernova, something that iceiceice will always be afraid of. Once again, they get a finger kill, finger that. Good thing is they managed to kill the Void Spirit, just slow him down a bit.
See that again. Quick dive onto Fly.
Dyer's top tower
Desperately
is under
trying to
attack.
take the fight around their own tier 1. And iceiceice not able to get the catch that he hoped for. And with the supernova going off, as we saw early in the series, Ollie's Phoenix is causing so many issues for EG when they don't have a lineup that can deal with it straight away.
Abed is going to struggle until he gets a BKB. Playing into Lion is always going to be tricky, but he finds a season. He goes for a solo kill. If he's isolated with the Orchid, like that's going to be his target. He needs to take out the Lion.
He wants to hit back. Might have a black hole, but they're going to try and strike with the smoke. JT's prepared though. Backing right off to Abed to get the initiation. Showing they know that he's over the tree. Goes emo. With the blink, JT can be quick to dodge.
Though flyfly did not have the greatest laning stage, he managed to recover. Now with the blade mail, has Blades of Alacrity, level 11.
Emo.
Regeneration.
What's Emo they turn? Mouth is holding it inside. They got pulse. Emo trying to
Touche.
on ice, burns down one.
Let the
Emo
fun
on the tree.
begin.
Arteezy chasing down with the rage. Abed closes the gap. They've got enough control.
He's trying to buy time.
It's gonna stimulate, but he can't get it off. Abed in with the silence. It's EG take 3.
Once again, they kill Voidsphere. They're just slowing him down. Phoenix not able to use the ulti. They need to rely on that BKB. Once they get the BKB on Enigma, which iceiceice swapping things around. I talked about the Necro 3. He decides to go get the BKB. They have no abilities other than like Supernova, if that's precasted. But yeah, I like BKB a lot more actually.
A bit of time. Flyfly. The mantra course after Blade Mail. G, Abed, BKB after the Orchid has been seen pretty much essential in each of the games we've played the Storm today. Arteezy, but it's Sanj then after the armor. That's classic carry build-up that we're seeing in this meta, that the Sanj being a vital part of most heroes build. But the armor and the Sanj, Arteezy will be very tanky at the point of
He is. Like, they need so many things to burst him down. They need probably a finger and arena. Kaka has a blank dagger. Kaka is relatively farmed, has a position 4, 2 points in Hex, 4 points in Spike. They have enough control. But that Sanj, that's just too good of an item. We see a casual Sanj multiple times. Strength, status resistance, HP reach, just a super good item on the Lifestealer.
These moments as well, you can see IG, they have Flyfly at the top of the farm. Keep the game passive. Flyfly is going to enjoy that superior scaling. The smoke comes out, will get dispelled. Immediately, IG starting to reset.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Just in case IG looking to jump. Coming out with a haunt here, looking to scout things out. Kaka can't quite close the gap onto Arteezy. He's immediately back on with the range. Up there, the range is coming there. Abed's in with the silence. Stop the spear, coming right. Silence. The spirit silence. iceiceice watching for the side. Does have black hole available if he's able to get in. Emo jumps in onto Prime. Abed fingers one, but Abed will win. John, suck off Emo. Chris looking to reinitiate straight back in on the Voidsphere. Abed jumping as well. Then on the ground in the vortex. Emo getting low. Can he jump out around this away? He's trying to escape, but Quick brings him down. And now over to the river, Ollie. Got to get out of here. Arteezy flying for it on the chase.
That's a long duration silence. He's out of dive. Arteezy should be able to clean him up. One kill extra actually. Man, Emo, he can't catch a break. He's going in. He has 4 deaths to his name.
Looking for me? Here I am.
He's trying to get around for a very greedy bit of farm, but they've got vision out over here. So Abed straight back in and picks up another.
That was just a freebie for
Dyer's
Abed.
bottom tower
They're going
is under
inside the
attack.
pit. Eidolons, level 1 Necro. Lifestealer with Armlet, they have enough damage. They even pop the extra. Such a crucial silence coming out from Fly. That's why I said I want this to be maxed out. It's a 6-second duration silence that pretty much covers the whole screen. He landed it on 3 people. Let's see if Kaka
Kaka gonna
can.
go for it.
Yeah, let's see.
Is he gonna go for it? He's already gone. Gets a nice 3-man stun, but he's out of there. Wasn't able to quite get the timing as EG get Roshan and the Aegis on Abed.
That's so big. Like having Aegis on the Storm Spirit, which allows him to farm up a BKB. He can play a bit more aggressive as well. Lion needs to be careful. He gets jumped, he's just straight up dead. They tried to initiate with Spectre Haunt, you know, providing the vision, the line to get a good jump. It Hex, but Abed, he pops the Invis, which he had in the bottle. Spectre, now top of network. Needs another 500 gold for Manta style. He's super tanky.
Regeneration.
Still definitely going to be a hero that EG will struggle to get on and kill. Especially sort of throughout the duration of Arteezy's raid. Bottom, Emo, big zip coming in from Abed, he's on the hunt. Found Emo, Emo onto the side, can Abed catch him again? Remnant holds back Abed, Emo. He's got no TP for 5 seconds. It's still on cooldown, so EG to close the gap. They'll bring him down. Emo's caught again.
No tips this time. Like, EG is just all focused on the gameplay. They're not allowed to ult chat. BKB done on Enigma. They still have that black hole. Exorcism will be up in 40. You would want to have that Exorcism be level 2. Those go from 8 to 16. And I like this itemization fly. Like, he's getting a fluffy hat. He's getting some good gold from those assists. Going straight into BKB. Like, he understands they have nothing against the BKBs. Why not just get it?
Still not ready to turn up for these outer tower defenses. IG focused on using these moments where they know where EG is. Keep flyfly safe.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire are scanning.
Said with the master done, flyfly can look to get more involved with the haunts, and they're going to try and enable that. IG smoke up with the 4 of them, and they'll look to try and get some action going. We're spotted out by EG, though. They'll be prepared for this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
EG will respect it. They will go back. They're like, maybe we need a bit more damage. Lifestealer getting very close to his Desolator. That's going to be a big power spike for Lifestealer.
Are scanning.
Essence Ring drop.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's a big item for the Storm Spirit. What's he holding right now? Fairy's Trinket. They still have not seen the combo. Lifestealer plus the Storm Spirit jumping in. Deleting one hero. They're trying to find something that defensive tool.
He's going to be able to get the jump straight away onto Ult. Taking out the Phoenix, a big punch. On the turn on the inside of it, they're getting all that in. Gets the turn back home towards the Mars. Going to burst down JT Mountain. Control the chair. Arteezy goes in. They're going to have to go the 3 JT down. The arena's down. Arteezy doesn't care. Poppy straight gets out of it. Abed still a man to play with. If he gets in, he gets on top of Kaka. Kaka will be able to turn 2-man stun, but he's so low. He's going to be able to get time he is. Over towards the neutral camp. Is he
They have vision.
Oh!
He does not have enough range. Storm Spirit, 480 attack range. If that was 600, I think he gets in there. But this constant threat of a black hole, like they're not committing.
Under attack.
They can't, like they burst that Prophet, which is a lot of damage in the team fight. They're afraid of that silence. Still, rest of the team can easily clean them up. Crit gets a good, nice jump. He jumps in first, deletes Phoenix straight away. I talked about how he needs something. He needs a defensive tool. He needs that dual scepter to remove the silence. Just buy some more time when they get the first jump.
Dire's structures are fortified.
More towers to be taken. Arteezy now with Deso. Bring up a lot with the siege, going straight for the AC afterwards.
EG would gladly like to take one extra fight while they have Aegis on the Storm Spirit.
Radiant's
it's
top tower is
on
under
in 40 seconds. They have enough tower damage. Could potentially collapse on a mid lane with Exorcism, with the Deso.
Fight!
He's still holding on to the lead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Jarvan's going to go for the Sapper. He's prepared for the turret. Abed tries to get for the turret, but Kaka brings him with the hex. Look at the hex. The follow-up stun. Phoenix popped by him, but they don't want to fully commit onto Abed once he still has the Aegis for 20 seconds. Back away. The rest of EG starting to sweep over. Crit with Arteezy set up inside him. Crit's going to look for the blink.
I have punching for you.
Silence online, gets out.
Flyfly.
I like the way EG's itemizing. They're just going for the
Whoa,
BKBs.
what'd I miss?
Like, they're gonna have 4 BKBs. They don't care about Mars Arena. They do not care about Lion. They will be always able to, like, pop those BKBs, potentially focus the Supernova. Supernova is only level 1. It's a huge difference between level 1 and level 2.
sort of in the last few
Dire's
fights,
courier
EG
has
have
been
been able to
killed.
take down Ollie so he doesn't get any of the XP.
My
Trade kills that IG gets. Pretty good. Gets the jump straight away on the JC. JC's out of fight.
Looking for me?
No Mars, and Abed's already hunting for more. See if he can get a catch onto Kaka. Kaka, you'll see him. Kaka's able to get the turn to the head. Running around, he's done on the finger. They're going to look to try and burn through Abed.
Remnant gets him.
I push the
As
future.
the backup wasn't quite able to be there in time for the rest of EG. IG getting a good trade after losing their Mars. As Abed just goes a little too far forward on his own, and now Fly might pay the price as well. Kaka comes back into the setup, into the remnant. IG, they'll get a couple of them as flyfly's beginning to get fed these kills.
Flyfly still did not
Got it.
die a single time this game. Level 18. Haunt is 140 seconds cooldown. Going into Basher to be able to initiate, possibly get the jump on Enigma, have a bit more extra lockdown for the Storm Spirit. Just a natural progression of the items on
Radiant's
Flyfly.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
And now, as strong as Flyfly is, they're ready to start going for objectives with him at the front, knowing that if there is a jump to be made from EG, they'll always have the chance to get
Dire's
in and
top
turn things
tower
around
is under
before
attack.
EG bring him down 100 to 0.
We've
Very
seen
strong.
one black hole, right, so far.
One on the super. Try and get another one out. Blink,
Not on
BKB.
the super, no.
That will be the plan.
Radiant are scanning.
Caught a glimpse of Kaka.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Prepare for this though. Right behind their tier 2, they know that EG is on the hunt.
Radiant's
Positioning from
bottom
IG, they're
tower
all
is under
hiding.
attack.
All inside the, like the top trees. They don't have
Dire's
any
middle
like
tower is
anti-tinker
under
wards to
attack.
potentially like place one just to
Oh,
see the ward.
Radiant's bottom
Right by the
tower
wall,
is
they've
under
got
attack.
clear vision to move in on Kaka.
The rest of the team is in the trees. Kaka, like he should be the one as a lion, you know, just try to stay hidden. BKB almost done on Fly. BKB almost done on Abed. Task just
Harm
5 more
unseen.
minutes to finishes.
Mid. Mo and JT looking towards Arteezy, but he's such a hard jump to go on.
And also, once you get those BKBs up, you don't care about the AoE silences coming out from the Void Spirit.
Chances are you will have heroes in position to target the supernova during the KB and take it down without the threat of being lowered by the fire spirits. Make it a little harder for Ollie to have the same impact that he was able to do so in that last game. Spoke up from IG. It's Arteezy. He jumps on it. Kaka straight on it. There's a battle over the side. With the spear. And getting another battle that doesn't do much at all.
Radiant's
second
middle
black
tower
hole
is
on
under
the edge.
attack.
Like they need the,
Dire's
like
top
Ollie's
tower
so
is under
fast in those
attack.
reactions. Like he understands what Enigma wants to do. He
Radiant's
wants to be
middle
caught
tower
inside
has
of black
fallen.
hole, just pops it straight away like premature supernovas
Kaka.
against Enigma. Kaka got another jump.
He's able to close in. There's the follow. JC's in as well. And ooh, he's up to the high ground.
Apparently that's
Radiant's
not a
middle
clip.
tower is under attack.
I think it's yeah, just getting the
Radiant
ankles to sliding
structures
right
are
up to the base.
fortified.
Fly
Dire's
avoiding what
top
would have
tower
been
is
certain
under
death
attack.
there.
This could have been a question mark in the old chat.
But it's just both times we're seeing that IG's positioning making it very hard for iceiceice to be able to find a good black hole opportunity. 2 times now where he's trying to get Ollie, trying to stop that ult, but the supernova,
Radiant's
it's
middle
always out
tower
before
is
him.
under attack.
So quick on the reactions. Now Mars has a BKB, but we've seen that EG, they want to take out Mars if they can as soon as possible. They have BKB piercing abilities, like you have Enigma's Black Hole, you have this Walrus Punch, which will probably be used at him. DD for Void Spirit, getting closer to that level 20 talent.
Gee, they'll be ready to go again here. CGR trying to push up into them.
Come and fight me.
Arteezy hanging up to the high ground, looking to break up in time. Turns towards Eno, but Eno down the action step. Oh, they continue to try to get on Kaka, gets into the first extract by Kaka. Kaka's gone. Raise now comes to the end of the arena down. They're all on the side front. Arteezy's forward. The back down to Ahmed. Ahmed's going to get out with the Rangers. BKB is crit. Trying to bind them in time with the snowball. Flyfly's moved over towards Fly. Flyfly gets And
Oh,
PG,
and
they're
they keep
falling
finding
apart.
region rooms. He just finds a perfect region room after that. Roshan respawned it. They see it with the courier.
They're gonna keep chasing iceiceice.
Basher is available. Manta style can dodge that. He needs
He's got the
Blink
blink off.
ready again. A bit of a time wasted there. They still have 30-second window until Arteezy and Crit are up. See if they decide to go inside the pit. You can see flyfly not caring too much about the dead prophet. Instantly goes on her. It's just like so much damage mitigated.
I mean, just again, such an aggressive move from EG. I mean, they obviously feel they do need to pressure against this Spectre lineup. But Abed commits so much onto Kaka, pretty much the full duration of the BKB from Abed.
Radiant's
rage from
turret has
Arteezy.
been killed.
And as soon as that rage comes to an end on Arteezy, the arena down, there's no escape for him.
Dire are
This is a
scanning.
free Roche, like it's not getting contested. Not getting contested at all. So that second Roche, Cheese and Aegis. Void Spirit will pick up the Cheese. Flyfly with the Aegis has a long lane to work with on the bottom. Gonna get them closer to Abyssal Blade, and they're gonna have ability to cancel the BKB Black Hole with. Enigma already preparing for that. He's trying to get the Lincoln Sphere up.
Money changes hands.
They're ever so close in their numbers, but when it's this close and there's a Spectre on one side, you've definitely got to fear it, especially when it's still a Spectre that is yet to die. Flyfly having the perfect game on a hero which, you know, far away from one of the most popular carries that we've seen here at the tournament. Only a few games have we seen it shown. And here so far in the 5th game of the Grand Finals, Flyfly pretty much bringing out the best performance of it out of all.
Yeah, and remember, he was playing against Enigma. Enigma had 30 denies in the laning stage while he was sitting at like 14 CS. Level 20, extra HP. They just can't focus the Spectre. They just can't. They need to deal with the rest. Phoenix Egg. They also need a Black Hole. They need a Black Hole this time around to actually connect.
iceiceice has got to land it. They can't win these fights without that sort of impact required from their offlaner. The rise there. Turnaround's just going to be too easy for Flyfly, especially as you said, that Abyssal. Life has just become so much harder for the cause of EG. Arteezy really struggling to just get that AC done. Make sure that he has that
Radiant's
finish
top
for the next
tower
fight.
has fallen.
Void Spirit also going for more of a right-click oriented build. He wants to be able to scale, just finish the Deso, has the Aghanim Scepter. He's extremely farmed on Void Spirit. Also, I would not mind seeing another Abyssal Blade,
Radiant's
especially
top
if Enigma
tower is
manages
under
to get
attack.
a Lincoln Sphere,
Radiant
just to have an
structures
extra
are
tool to
fortified.
deal with that
Dire
BKB Black Hole.
structures are fortified.
Ollie once again buying a gem. He just loves an early gem, you know. He gets the gold back by killing the Observer
Dire's
Wards.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And he sends it back. Like, he checks things out, and there's a courier flying back to base. Like, he does not want to lose the gem.
Radiant's top
IG,
tower has
they're
fallen.
going to start pushing at the high ground here for chill. The Aegis still up for 2.5 minutes.
Radiant's
Cheese as
top
well.
tower is under attack.
They know how hard it's going to be for EG to try and put a stop to this. IG poking back, just trying to get the reaction to come out from EG. Decide to play it safe. Ward down on the high ground and move over to the other lane. Still 2 more tier 2s to take away, so the easy objectives could be the more appealing here for IG right now.
The thing that people forget, because you don't see too much of a Spectre, is that she can be on the other side of the map and still join a team fight. Like, cancel those Blink Daggers. They have 2 Blink Daggers. Cancel one on Enigma. Probably get a jump on her. Like, cancel the
Radiant's
Blink
middle
Dagger on the
tower
dust
is
so he
under
can
attack.
get himself in a position to save people with the Snowball. Abed is going again for that Aghanim Scepter. He loves to get it as a 3rd/4th item. So he can go
Dire
in, set
are
things up,
scanning.
use this kind of a budget black hole to set things up for
Radiant's
a
top
big
tower
black
is
hole.
under attack.
Still waiting for that time to jump. Triple kill of flyfly as Kaka just starts off the aggression,
Radiant's top
throwing
tower
himself
is
into
under
the
attack.
base. They commit the black hole onto Kaka, but
They were
Radiant's
so
top tower
afraid of
is
this
falling.
Lion. While the rest of the team connects, 40 seconds left on that Aegis with the Death Zone. They have enough. Void Spirit, he also
Radiant's
has a
top
lot of destruction, so
barracks
that's
has
a
fallen.
lot of minus armor on those
Radiant's top
buildings.
barracks
There's still
has
two
fallen.
tier 1 tower, tier 2 towers standing, so they can go in and get more out of this. But they should be very happy how this fight went for them.
A huge win there for them in the top lane. A full set of racks taken away from
Bounty.
EG.
They set up the vision in
What
the
a
base.
bounty!
That's gonna get the devoted
Stupendous.
instantly. Easy. He invested all of his gold and put all the money that he had into this AC.
See it again here, that bait from Kaka. Starts things off just at the same time that they were about to deward that vision. Kaka immediately makes the most of that move. And again, iceiceice just struggling to find a chance to really use the black hole for his best ability there. Feels the pressure to go in onto Kaka to stop any follow-up. But as it is, IG waits it out perfectly and they get in after it
Radiant's
comes to an end
middle
and clean
tower
up more.
is under attack.
Without a black hole, they just don't have enough damage. Like, EG will have to forfeit this tower. They can't really defend it. There's still cheese, which
Radiant's middle tower
Void was
has
carrying.
fallen.
Now he gave it Spectre. He has enough money to actually buy a full Scotty.
Massive flyfly. Continuing this insane performance this game.
Abed has Aghanim Scepter, so next time they group up, like, he can go in, set things up for a really good black hole. Still yet to see. But like, EG, they need black hole. They need multiple man black hole to win it.
Sort of crazy high ground defense. Every passing moment just slipping further behind. EG is ready to jump out and look to make a move. 25 seconds until black hole. The super level pass is around a flight like gets on top of Arteezy. Arteezy the ball. Arteezy, they've got to get out of there. Are they still a bit of out of the play? The fuel comes into the rock.
Into silence.
Flyfly goes down. Fly tries to come on to the BKB, but IG are chasing them back to the base. Flyfly is going to commit up to the high ground, continue to move it on to Fly. Iceiceice holding him back with the Malefice.
Oh, he was so ready. Like, JT, he was ready with that bait. He's like, I don't care if I die. We're controlling the outpost. They go on me. They used everything. Once again, only with a good setup, good egg, kind of a zoning egg. They try to kill it. Spectrophon comes in, Abyssal Blade on the Lifestealer to
Radiant's
lock it
middle
down.
tower has
IG,
fallen.
they're very close to doing it.
And they really are. A second set of rats without any chance of EG being able to push them back with 3 dead.
Dire's courier
Still a
has been
tier 2 up
killed.
in the bottom lane.
Radiant's middle
IG
barracks
will have
has
to back
fallen.
off. When EG do have the full lineup up, they will have the black hole, but they really can't
I
afford
love
one
this.
more mess up.
I've seen JP trying to get something for him that's gonna allow him to get his spells off, because he's just used the buyback, was thinking about getting a Hex. I like that. This is the item, like, usually you don't see it on a Mars, but because of the situation he's in right now, get that E on this. They don't have any way of dispelling it. Like, he's gonna get his spells off in a team fight, and that's what matters.
G running out of options here in this game. Every single move so far that they've tried to make to rectify the rough mid-game has only pushed them further behind. You see on the network to start things off, EG did have a good hold coming out of the lane
They did
stage,
a
but
very good lead.
these team fights and counter plays from IG have just stopped EG in their tracks every single time.
EG also does not have vision. This gem really paying off. Another Eon disc picked up by Lion.
Maybe I'll have a nap.
Flyfly, it feels unkillable. Especially if you lose an escape as well. Flyfly's going to step up, but they really want to go on him. Right down, Crit continuing to hide in the
And of
trees.
course,
Going to try and get him towards the back line. Gets to jump over the Tony. Can he take him down? He can. Only takes him down 100-0, but buyback immediately for the Phoenix is up. He's got it. The team-wide.
They will run down mid. Like, that was not even close to killing Spectre. She still had cheese, and she just hit level 25. 5% extra dispersion. This is it. They're gonna go in and try to end the game.
They're gonna look to close it.
Radiant's middle
They're gonna
tower
look to
is
grab
under
that
attack.
title here as EG. They've got 3 buybacks, but both Abed and
Radiant
Arteezy no
structures
way
are
to return
fortified.
to the action.
Dire
Look for the chat.
structures are
I want to see
fortified.
what they're doing.
As the fortification buys them a little bit of time. But as it comes to an end, IG continue to
Radiant's
push on.
middle tower is under attack.
The buyback is on.
Radiant's
The
middle
buyback will
tower
come from
has fallen.
iceiceice. IG actually going to give it some respect here. They're not going to try and force the closure of this game whilst Abed and Arteezy are still down. They'll let this one continue for a little longer.
Spectre hands over the cheese to Mars.
Mine is
Like, he just
truly
wants to
a
have
blessed
another
life.
way of getting his spells off. Eon is on cooldown. This is third row. This is Refresher, Cheese, and Aegis. Spectre's gonna get that Aegis. They can't contest this without a black hole. They just don't have enough. Smart move from IG. You know, they went
Radiant's
in,
bottom tower
forced 2
is under
buybacks.
attack.
They're like, we have enough damage.
Roshan
There's not
has
gonna be
fallen
Spectre.
to the
He
dark.
can't steal our Cheese nor Aegis. And now, Void Spirit, yeah, this is what I talked about. He's
Radiant's
going for the
bottom
Abyssal Blade.
tower
Have
is
another
under
way
attack.
of locking down that Enigma, BKB Black Hole, and locking down the Lifestealer.
Just each and every time we saw in that last fight, iceiceice was able to catch the Spectre in the black hole, but with the way that IG's been just perfectly split, you can never really have the chance of getting more than one hero, and at this stage, locking down flyfly in the black hole is just not nearly
And
enough
it's a
time
lot
to
of
kill him.
confusion. You know, Spectre going in with the Haunt Illusions, with the Mantis style. Like, you need to be careful about the Bash,
So
Illusion
hard.
Escape as well on Spectre. Like, he just can't farm. iceiceice cannot farm.
Radiant's
He does
bottom
not have
tower
enough
is
gold
under
to buy
attack.
Abyssal Blade. Sorry, not Abyssal Blade, but the Linkage that can potentially counter an Abyssal Blade.
It's IG. Take that
Radiant's
final tier
bottom
2.
tower has fallen.
It's the last set of racks between them and getting the Megas up against EG here in
I
game 5.
restore my connection to the void.
Got it, 10 seconds till black hole.
Emo, Refresher Shard, double Abyssal Blade, like Resonant Pulses, 4 Astral.
Radiant's ancient is under attack. Dire victory.
I can't believe they've actually done it. They've done it. They went 2-0 in the best of 5 and managed to make a comeback. Here comes the hugs.
I mean, it was just brilliant stuff. After 2 incredibly tough games against EG to open the series,